James, welcome back. It's great to have you back in the mix for Saturday's game. A long time coming. You must be buzzing to get out there at the Stoop on Saturday.
Yeah, look, very excited. It's obviously, I've had a couple of false starts as well, which makes it a little bit more frustrating. But yeah, excited that the couple of months where I've been in and out a bit of hopefully coming to an end, and can get back out there on Saturday and blow some cobwebs out a bit.
And how have you been occupying yourself in between that time? I think it was the Saracens match was the last time we saw you.
Yeah.
Did you make sure you haven't got itchy feet or anything like that?
No. Look, it's been it's been quite full on with the rehab. We're in sort of 6 days a week rehabbing, so that's always enjoyable. And I've been lucky enough. My wife gave birth to a baby girl at the beginning in December, so that's certainly kept me busy. So that's it's been nice to be able to spend time with them as well.
Congratulations as well. With the rehab team, they're probably the guys that don't get a lot of love, or the unsung heroes. Just talk me through what that sort of schedule. I'm assuming it's different for every player, but what does that schedule look like compared to a normal training week?
Yeah, you're sort of separate from the rehab or from the rest of the main group. You sort of run and you get allocated a physio, and most of the time you're in early treatment. You'll either do strength or what you need to back for more rehab and treatment, and then some form of conditioning, and basically repeat 6 days a week. But yeah, look, it's never fun being injured, but we've got a very good physio team, a good bunch of guys, and our S&C guys of trying to keep it a little bit interesting, because it has, as you can imagine, can get a bit monotonous sitting on a watt bike or doing ski erg for all that time. So that's they're very good at keeping it a little bit interesting, and we've had, fortunately or unfortunately for the team, I had a couple of guys with me in rehab, and Chris Robshaw and Tim Visser, that have kept things entertaining. Back
to the rugby, what have you made of the team in your absence? Into the top four, into the quarterfinals of a Challenge Cup, you must be looking at it. Can't wait to get back in and help the team progress even further. Yeah,
it's been fantastic to watch. Obviously, some great performances, particularly over the last sort of 5 or 6 weeks, where we've strung together a number of games. The boys have put in some great performances. The consistency's there where we need it to be, and we've put ourselves in a position where we hopefully can push on in two competitions. Obviously, the Premiership's a big one for us, sitting in third. But it's such a tight league at the moment. We can't afford to let anything slip. We've got to solidify that position and hopefully push on. And we've got an important 4-game stretch coming up through February, beginning of March, which could set us up nicely for a run in.
How much of a role do you have to play on Saturday, even though you are coming back to guide those younger lads through on a big occasion?
Yeah, look, I think it's always fun playing Saracens, particularly at home. Our fans make it such a great atmosphere, and I think it's nearly a sellout. So that's amazing, and so fantastic that we can have so many people at the Stoop for a game, and particularly, as you said, a bunch of young guys that don't always get a chance to play in big games, and they'll get a chance to play in front of a full house at the Stoop, which is an awesome occasion. So we're excited about that. And look, for me, I think it's about just making sure guys stick to task and understand that we'll get through. There's a lot of guys that probably haven't played much over the last month. So they're probably going to blow the cobwebs out a little bit as well. So it's a big occasion for them, but don't get too overawed by it. Just enjoy it, and hopefully we get the result in the end.